We're back for the championship of the women's finals at Super Bowl Lanes in Erlanger, Kentucky. Kay Reid, who defeated Jean Sarah in the first match, 193-183, will lead off the championship match. And it looks like it had a little problems climbing the hill.
Yeah, Kay was just short. She's close, been close for the last 4 or 5 frames. Just a matter of a board or two tighter in the pocket to carry out 10 pins.
She'll be meeting Paula Reinhart, who was the top qualifier. And Kay covers you up.
For the eligibility of this tournament, a man has to bowl either a 200 game or better, and a lady 175 game or better, and has to participate in the Kentucky BPA centers this season with 21 games or more.
Here's Paula Reinhart. Nice. Boy, I'll tell you what, that just goes to show you just don't have to crank it down there. She just let loose of a nice, it looked like a butterfly floating down there.
4 frames in the first frame. We've had 3 Brooklyns out of the 4 bowlers. To make reservations for your opportunities to bowl in this tournament, you call your proprietor in your neighborhood or where it's being participated at. Looks like another one.
You know, Paula uses a 14-pound ball where Kay uses a 16-pound ball. They're both fingertips, though.
Yeah, some ladies can't handle a 16-pound ball. In fact, right now with a bad finger and a bad elbow, I'm using a 15 pounds. It's been very effective, and I've been very happy with it. So it's not too much a pound as long as it's that pocket.
I'll tell you, Paula's looking real strong. She's not rushing the line. She's taking her time, and she's throwing her ball, her type of game.
The entry fee for this tournament is $12 a shift. You qualify for TV. There'll be top 3 men and top 3 ladies each week. This is not a elimination thing on Sunday. There will be 6 bowlers every week, so it gives you a greater opportunity. Now that ball looked like it should have made the turn, but it was still light.
Kay Reid is a 17 handicap where Paula's 35, so Kay's going to make up about 1.5 marks.
That's about it.
We have a few special guests in the house. A few other proprietors are here. Frank Square, John from Bellwood, Junior Sebastian from Bull Lounge, and Doug Martin and Bob Snodgrass from right here at home, Super Bowl.
Mentioning Frank Square, John, I bowled with Frank in Cincinnati for about 10 years, and I'll tell you could mark it on a chalkboard when this fellow made an error, because he was a tough cookie. He always was in the 2.8 to 2.10, 2.11 average. I think he's got about 4 300s. There's a big. Oh, what a shooter.
Where have you been all day?
Well, she got the line nice and easy, lifted the ball over the foul line, and that ball just had eyes all the way.
So here's Paula Reinhart. She averages 156. She's from Ludlow, Kentucky. She lives down on Amsterdam Road. She's 29 years of age.
Close. How about that?
Get out of there.
How about that? This could be a real super match here. Once we get a game through, though.
Left a lot of pins on the deck.
Good ball. Good ball. Was rolling up in the pocket. And pins worked against pins, and that's what you had to do to get a strike.
You know, the pretty strikes are the ones that leave the deck cleared. I left a lot of pins on the deck, but they're all laying on their side, so that's what counts.
An X is an X, no matter how you get it. And she pulled that one, got the line quick. So she got a 6-pin count.
You know, this looks like it's kind of tough to pick up with that hole there, with the 4-pin out.
Yes, it's got to be hit on the right-hand side, on what we call the Cincinnati side, for this over here.
I just want to know this. Do they call it the Cincinnati side in Cincinnati, or do they call it the Cincinnati side everywhere? I mean, I think they call it the Brooklyn side everywhere.
They sure do. I don't know how that ever got around, but it's been something that we've expressed here in the greater Cincinnati area for as long as I can remember, and I've been bowling 50 years, so that's the only thing I ever knew was a Brooklyn or a Cincinnati pocket hit. Of course, there's other names when you get them and beat somebody, but we can't mention those at this time.
Well, here's Kay coming off her best ball of the match.
Awful quick at the line there again, and never had a chance for that ball to get started. She's a powerful girl. She can throw that ball very well. She throws the ball as close to the man as you could possibly throw it.
I'll tell you what there, Mats. Kay, yesterday in qualifying, pulled a muscle at LaRue and had a scratch her final game, yeah. And I was talking to her in between games, and she said she's hurt.
Well, if you stick at the foul line or you get rid of a ball just erratic sorts, then that can happen. You got to be physically fit to bowl. You got to have good fingers and good arm swing. Legs got to be really the most important part of the game. If you don't get to the line properly, the rest of the job cannot be done. And here's a good ball. Hurry! It's right on a Brooklyn.
Boy, that's just going to make Kay's uphill battle tough.
You know, she slowed the ball down a little bit, and you would think that she could catch the line a little better with the slower ball. Now, she threw a fast one on 8, just got rid of the ball real quick, and then on 7, she slowed it down, but pulled it up into the nose. She just can't find that right area to have that shot work for, and that's a good shot here. All right. Don't expect to make it, but at least get 2 10s.
Paula's plus 19.
Yeah, she's got a head start here.
Here we are at the halfway point. See, Paula bowls Tuesday in a 3-woman handicap at Lookout Bowl. Wednesdays at the Hell's Bells at the Super Bowl, and also a singles at the Super Bowl.
Look at this. Just shows you speed's not necessary in bowling here. Paula's throwing a nice, easy ball, and it's rolling right up into the pocket.
There's the pins all over the deck again.
Right. She's had about 3 strikes that are almost identical.
You talk about good numbers here, Mats. Doug Martin and his staff at Super Bowl, they were extremely proud of Missy Inksel, who just set an all-time house high here at the Super Bowl. Missy rolled games of 241, 235, and 258 for a 734 series.
How about that ball?
That's a good ball. I'm sure Missy threw a lot of them.
Well, I'll tell you, Missy shoots a 734.
Here it is in replay. And
super shot. Everything had to go on that ball. No way. Get back to Missy. 734. She'll remember that all her life.
That was her personal high, and that's the high series for a lady here at the Super Bowl Lanes. So
Kay's still rushing, just a trifle. Anxiety to get that ball in the pocket. That's when it takes great mentality to keep your body from going too fast. Keep them legs slowed up so that you can release that ball from underneath. Get it rolling.
Paula has put lots of pressure on Kay.
Yes. 2 strikes will always put pressure on you, especially when you don't have but 1 strike yourself. Kay's looking down at the floor trying to figure out where should I go with this one. And really, I believe if she could just slow everything down a little bit, she'd be very effective. I've seen her throw in practice, and she was just super. Too far out. Just quick with the feet again, never got to the line. You have to be at the foul line so that you can lift the ball up over the line and hit your target when you're going too fast. Then your hips get out of line, your legs get out of line, you're pointing to the right with your toes. Consequently, that's where the ball's going to go.
For the conversion.
A little better.
Well, here's Paula. She's working on a double.
Yeah, she could sink this game pretty good in this point. Goes another strike.
Paula's
although mathematically, as long as it's possible, then there's always a chance to win. Okay, it was pulled that ball a little bit, trying to set it in the pocket, and stayed with the ball a lot longer than she wanted to. It went by the head. This is a relatively easy spare, but anytime you have more than one, you always have a possibility of a pick. We don't wish this on her. We hope that Paula can make this. Either between the 2-4 or on the outside of the 2-pin, whatever way. Looks like it's going on the outside. She got all but the 4-pin.
Okay, Mons. Tell us what happened there.
What happened was that her ball was... Well, we've got 155 to 100, possible 128, so we're dealing with about 27 pins here and 3 frames to go. Kay's got her work cut out for her. There's a Brooklyn.
I'll tell you, Paula's really counting them.
She sure is.
That's her 5th strike in 8 frames. Well, for Kay to get back in this, and, well, the way Paula's rolling, it looks like she could be shut out.
Well, it looks like she's got to throw about a triple, even get close, even if Paula would fail. That's better.
In there.
It was a little high, but it was effective enough to put a 2-pin and knock out the 4-7.
It's a 27-pin match headed into the 9th.
Anything can happen, though. You just don't know a bowling until the balls are thrown.
Actually, until the balls come back.
That's right. She's getting nice. Yeah! That was a wall banger. The 2-pin went over and picked up the... Here you are. Head pin goes over and catches the sideboard, comes back and gets the 5-pin. That's the one you got to get out of, the 5-pin. That's the king pin.
So here's Paula Reinhart feeling comfortable for the longest time. Now all of a sudden, Kay knocks right at the door with a double. Let's see how Paula can respond.
This ball looks like it's rolling up in there. Not short. She got up there ahead of herself. You notice her whole shoulder was turned around at the foul line. She's got, again, 3-6-10 and 9-pin. On the outside, really the way you should shoot this would be being a left hand especially. Shoot the 3-pin on the left-hand side so that she has the pins, take care of the pins, and the ball take care of the 9-pin. That's how she does it now.
It's the exact same setup, but she had it on the other side of the lane.
Good shot. Unusual, but good. Being that she throws the ball so slow, her ricochet off the pins, and being that the light pin is not as deep as it would be if it was a heavier ball. So she does have an advantage there.
Paula averages 156 on the season. And she's bowling extremely well right now.
This game's not over yet, but it's really according to what Paula does with this frame here. On the Brooklyn again. That could be disastrous. Got a possible 2-0-3. Actually 2-0-2. Unless she makes it, or more if she does.
Kay can win it.
Kay can win it with 2 strikes and a count. This is when it's really, really fun. If you're a competitor, this is a situation. All right, not bad. 2-0-2, big game.
Kay does need the first two, though.
Yes.
Kay, after opening in the 4th and 5th, is throwing 2 spares and 2 strikes.
See how fast she catches the line this time. She gets up there real nice and easy. Oh, it looks good, but you got to round the ball. You got to round the ball. That's a shame. Her hand was practically on top of the ball when she threw it. She says she has that problem, so if it's going to happen, it'll probably happen in a crucial area where the pressure is the greatest going in. Would really like to execute more profusely, but rather more professionally than the ball that she threw. But it's an interesting game.
183. So Paula Reinhart's 202 is just too much for the 183 by Kay Reid. So Paula Reinhart has won our women's match here at Super Bowl Lanes in Erlanger, Kentucky. And we'll be back with the gentlemen's match right after this.